What's up, you guys? Christina Marie here, and I wanted to bring you a review of a movie that I have been waiting on for a few years now. First of all, happy City of Bones Day. The Mortal Instruments City of Bones was released today, Wednesday, August 21st. And I actually had the privilege of seeing an advanced screening on Monday the 19th. I'm going to go see the film again tonight. I'm going to go see it again on Friday and on Saturday because I really just believe in this story that Cassandra Clare has written. I wanted to talk about my opinion. This is a non-spoiler review, or in my opinion, it's a non-spoilery review. I'm not going to talk about details or anything like that because I want you all to go see it and form your own opinions. But let's just jump right in. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the movie. Now, here's my thing. I am an avid book reader. I am a lover of books. If a movie has a book that it's been adapted from, I want to read the book first. That is just me. And I always advocate that people read the book first in order to get the full story of what you're about to witness before your eyes. And the reason why I say that is because you want to have that perspective. But then I also understand why people don't read the books before the movies or don't read the books at all. I don't like it, but I understand it. But I read the book. So I went in with my framework already set. So right off the bat, like I said, I love the movie for what it was. It pretty much stayed faithful to the book adaptation. Jamie Kimmelbauer, spot on as Jace. Spot on. No issues with him as Jace at all. Jamie is Jace. So all the haters out there that are saying that Jamie Kimmelbauer should not have been cast, oh, how wrong you are. He was perfect. His nonverbals, his facial expressions, the quick wit he had, the back and forth, banter, the action sequences. He did his own stunts. Amazing. He was my second favorite, believe it or not. My favorite character in this movie was Robert Sheehan, who played Simon Lewis. He was superb. He had humor right where it needed to be had. His rebuttals were quick. He just embodied Simon as a whole, and I completely loved it, especially if you know Robert Sheehan as a person. If you've watched him in interviews and seen him on, outside of the films, you know what type of person he is, so you know where he had to take himself to get to that character. As I just loved his transformation. I really, really did. Alec, or Kevin Zegers, who played Alec Lightwood, did a very, very good job. I wanted to see more of Alec and hear more of Alec, but Alec isn't really present in the first book as much as all the other characters are anyway. So with that being said, Kevin Zegers did a phenomenal job with the non-verbals, the facial expressions, the intensity that Alec has in the first book. Kevin brought it. My favorite scene in the book was the scene between Alec and Clary when they were challenging each other in the hallway or whatever it is. I'm trying not to give too much. That was there, and it was everything I needed it to be. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Lena Headey, fantastic as Jocelyn. Lily was really, really good as Clary. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't sure about Lily at first. I was nervous about her. And while I will say that while Jamie and Robert gave me 100%, Lily probably gave me 90. And the only reason I say that is because there was a scene between her and Luke where it was just too much for me. I said, okay, too much, Lily, too much. Let's tone it down just a little bit. But that's neither here nor there. A 90 is still what? That's like an A-, so please. I loved Luke. Hodge, very good job. Let me move on to Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as Valentine. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers does intense very, very, very well. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers can make you scared of your own shadow. That's what I love about him. So that's what I wanted him to bring to the character that is Valentine, because Valentine is touched in the head. He has a darkness about him, and he's the evil person in the story. For maybe the first half of Jonathan Rhys-Meyers' appearance on screen, it was just not believable to me at all. I said, this is a caricature. He's overdoing it. He's overacting. I'm not loving this. But that quickly changed when he and Jace, or him and Jamie Kimmel Bower, started interacting. I was so engrossed in that story, and I believed it very, very much. What is going on with my glasses? So what started off as cheesy to me turned into something very beautiful. So Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, I will give you an 85. And I know that that is low for what my expectations were, but you turned it around for me really, really quickly. It wasn't believable for me at first, but then it quickly became believable. Certain scenes, the greenhouse scene that we're all looking forward to. Did I get what I wanted out of it? Yes, I really, really did. The only thing that I did not like, and this may be a spoiler, is that instead of playing original film score, they played a song from the soundtrack. And I thought that immediately zapped the romance out of it for me. It made it cheesy, and it made it almost laughable for me. And I did not like that. I thought original film score would have been better for the greenhouse scene. That's just my opinion. But the dialogue, the atmosphere was perfect. Jace and Clary, perfect. It was everything I wanted and more. The intense fight scenes were amazing. It was so action-packed. The sequences were flawless. The cinematography, the graphics, the demons. I was saying ew a lot of times when I saw demons and whatnot, and how things were transforming and things were molding and making all kinds of noises. That was disgusting, and it was awesome. I wanted that to be disgusting, and it was. With that being said, the ending was great. Overall, like I said, I love the movie. There are a couple of twists. There's a really big plot twist that comes in the movie that I didn't accept at first. I didn't accept it because when it happened, I said, wait, what? But I have to remember, this is an adaptation. This is something that needs to cater to non-book readers as well. And so for that particular thing, I can see why they did that. But as a book reader, I just was like, what the hell? What the hell? Do I accept it now? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how everything flows with City of Ashes onward. Overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it greatly. I'm going again tonight and 2 more times after that. So I really enjoyed it. With that being said, public service announcement. There are going to be critics, and there already have been critics who will slam this movie. One, because it's another YA adaptation, and I'm sure they're tired of them. 2, they're going to compare it to Twilight. 3, they're going to try and compare it to Harry Potter, which it will fall short of because Harry Potter is in a realm of its own. Don't do that. What I suggest is going to see the movie for yourself, whether you've read the book or whether you haven't read the book. I never advocate going to see a movie without reading the book, but in this particular case, go. And I'm interested to know what your opinion is without having read the book. I'm really, really interested because I'm a book nerd. I'm a book snob. I can't help it. That's who I am. But I will respect the fact that people don't read books before seeing the movie, or people don't read the books at all. But I really feel that a lot of people will get hung up on critic reviews. And while that's fine and dandy, don't. I recommend that you don't. Go see the movie for yourself. The Mortal Instruments, the family and the fandom, the fans surrounding this franchise is so huge, and they're so in love with the story. I'm so in love with the story, and I'm so grateful to Cassie and to Harold and to Jamie, Lily, Robert, Kevin, everyone involved, Lena, Aiden, everyone involved in this story for bringing it to life, for bringing a world that I have loved and admired for years to life on the big screen in front of me. I am so grateful for that, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to see it. I want to see more, and I want the franchise to become as big as it has the potential to be. So please go see the film this weekend. This weekend, we're fortunate enough we got a Wednesday release. So we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, partially Sunday, even though the results come out Sunday morning. Go see this film. Don't let what critics say cloud your judgment. Go and form your own opinions. That is what I recommend. There are a lot of movies that have gotten shit reviews that have gone on to become these huge blockbusters and have gotten sequels and trilogies and so on and so forth. And they got crap reviews from critics. So don't let the reviews sway your opinion completely. That's all I really have to say about it. I personally love the story of The Mortal Instruments, the story that Cassandra Clare wrote. The film is just an adaptation of that story. It is not 100% locked in, spot on. I knew it wasn't going to be. But the film did stay faithful to the holistic realm of the plot to the book. There were certain things that weren't in the film that I thought should have been, but then again, I'm a book nerd and I critique based on the book. But if you're not a book nerd like me, I'm interested to know what your opinion is. So that's what I have to say. I don't want to talk too long. Thumbs up this video if you love movie reviews, if you love The Mortal Instruments. If you're going to go see it, thumbs up the video. Comment down below with any questions or comments. If you've seen it already, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you indifferent? I want to spark a conversation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Happy City of Bones Day. I'm back. 2 things I forgot to mention. Godfrey Gao. Oh my gosh, how could I forget about our Magnus Bane? I'll tell you why I couldn't forget about him. Now, while I love that he was there in the role, and I think he did fantastic for the time that he was there, I needed more. I needed more from him. But then again, Magnus wasn't really that present in City of Bones either. So I'm not disappointed in it at all. Because I love Magnus so much, I just want more. So I'm interested to see how Godfrey is going to develop into the character of Magnus. Not to mention this was his first English speaking role. And so I'm proud of him. He did really, really well for what was there. And so I'm not hating on him at all. I just want more. And then the film score, the music throughout this film was phenomenal. I loved it. It evoked emotion in me. It gave me chills up my arms, goosebumps. I loved it. So how could I not have mentioned those 2 things? There it is. So this concludes the end. This concludes the end. Isn't that redundant? This concludes my Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie review. I said all the other stuff. I'll see you guys later. Bye.